Nikola Tesla, a scientist who illuminated an era with his brilliance, brought the future to life in clear dreams within his mind. Yet, who would have thought that behind the glittering discoveries that revolutionized civilization lies the epilogue of a story that raises further curiosity? In his modest apartment, amidst books, notes, and countless prototypes, Tesla passed away, a genius inventor who left this world not only with inventive legacies but also with mysteries and questions still tightly held. How did Tesla, in his final days, ponder about the future? Did he have inventions or theories that he hadn't had the chance to realize? Tesla, whose works include the discovery of alternating current, AC, electric motors, and electrical distribution systems, was reportedly contemplating the potential of free energy towards the end of his life, a concept that still captivates the attention of many scientists and researchers today. Had he discovered the key to liberating humanity from the shackles of energy needs, renewable and unlimited? On the other hand, Tesla also often spoke about the possibility of interplanetary communication. With his wild yet brilliant imagination, he envisioned a world where humans not only connected with each other through wireless technology on Earth, but also communicated with intelligent life beyond space. How curious and astonishing it would be if there were indeed messages or methods he left behind, yet left unexpressed. Background and early life. Tesla's life story, which began in the small village of Smiljan, now part of Croatia, on July 10, 1856, is an odyssey of mystery, discovery, and sacrifice that framed the modern world. Tesla was raised in a Serbian family in the Austro-Hungarian Empire, with a father who was an Orthodox Serbian priest and a mother who, although not formally educated, had a talent for making innovative household tools. From his mother, Tesla inherited his first baggage of problem-solving skills and innovation, a legacy that would define his entire life. From a young age, Tesla showed a deep interest in mechanics and the universe. His story began with an interest in lightning and electricity, something that at the time was still considered a mysterious natural phenomenon, until he became obsessed with the idea of controlling it. On the other hand, Tesla was also known to have extraordinary visualization abilities, allowing him to build and modify equipment in his mind before physically creating them. Tesla's education began at elementary school in Smiljan, then to high school in Karlovac, and ended at Prague Polytechnic University. His formal education, although incomplete, opened the door for Tesla into the world of physics and mathematics, providing the foundation for his future inventions that would change the course of history. What needs to be criticized here is not the completeness of his academic degrees, but more about how sincere his desire to learn and explore further has shaped him into a legendary scientist. However, Tesla's life story was not a smooth journey. His early life in New York was about struggling in poverty, working as a laborer before finally meeting Thomas Edison. This meeting marked the beginning of a long saga that would make him one of the central figures in the war of currents between direct current DC and alternating current AC. Tesla's early life phase could be drawn from his struggles with ideas and inventions that often were ahead of his time. In many cases, the world was not ready or did not understand his vision. This often marginalized him and was not appreciated during his lifetime. However, from here, his perseverance and diligence teach us to always consistently pursue visions, even though the world may not be ready to accept them. Working with Edison. The collaboration between Nikola Tesla and Thomas Edison is one of the most fascinating episodes in the history of technology. Nikola Tesla, an immigrant from Croatia, arrived in the United States in 1884, bringing with him not only a few cents but also big dreams and innovative ideas that he wanted to realize. On the other hand, Thomas Edison had already become a prominent figure with the creation of a direct current, DC electrical lighting system. Initially, Tesla came with hopes of working with Edison and revolutionizing electrical technology. With his intelligence and innovative ability, Tesla managed to attract Edison's attention and soon joined the Edison Machine Works company in New York. Tesla began working on overcoming some complex technical problems faced by Edison's DC system. However, fundamental differences began to emerge. Tesla had a vision for an alternating current AC power transmission system, which he believed was more efficient for long-distance electricity distribution. Meanwhile, Edison remained steadfast in his belief that the DC system was safer and more practical. Tensions escalated when Tesla claimed that he had been promised a $50,000 bonus by Edison if he succeeded in improving the efficiency of existing DC motors and generators. But then Edison said it was just an American joke, so Tesla never received the bonus. This disappointment prompted Tesla to leave Edison Machine Works in 1885 and start his own work. Tesla's departure marked the beginning of the technological split, known as the War of Currents, between AC and DC supporters. Although their relationship was not friendly, this struggle marked an important era in the development of electrical technology. Tesla, with financial support from George Westinghouse, eventually proved the superiority of the AC system, which became the standard for electricity transmission and distribution to this day. Current war. At the end of the 19th century, the world witnessed an intellectual battle known as the Current War, a fierce debate that would determine the future of electrical energy distribution. In the midst of this battle of ideas stood Nikola Tesla, an engineer and inventor from Serbia, whose vision and innovation nearly altered the course of history. Tesla, with unwavering conviction and dedication, championed alternating current AC system as a superior method of electrical distribution. On the other hand, Thomas Edison, the American electrical industry pioneer and Tesla's former employer, staunchly advocated for direct current, DC. These two figures with opposing visions indirectly dragged the world into a historically echoing technological debate. Edison, leveraging his position and influence in the industry, launched a negative campaign against AC, including demonstrating the dangers of AC on animals. While this strategy succeeded in instilling fear, it didn't deter Tesla and his resilient ally, George Westinghouse, from designing and introducing AC as a more efficient and economical system, especially for long-distance transmission. The climax of the Current War was marked by the exhibition at the 1823 Chicago World's Fair, where Tesla and Westinghouse offered a spectacular demonstration of the power of AC, illuminating the fair with thousands of incandescent lamps. The final victory came with the commissioning to build a power plant at Niagara Falls, further cementing the superiority of AC over DC. Tesla's story in the Current War was not just about an engineer against industrial giants, but also about the courage to defend truth and knowledge amidst skepticism and resistance. It's a tale of how clear vision, coupled with perseverance and dedication, can overcome the forces of money and influence. Criticism arose not only against Edison, often accused of stealing and manipulating his inventor's works, but also against the societal and capitalistic system that values profit and influence over truth and innovation. Tesla's story reminds us that history is often written by winners, not necessarily those who contribute the most or are the most correct. Nikola Tesla and his Current War are enduring evidence of the importance of innovation, integrity, and vision in facing challenges and skepticism. It's a lesson that while truth may be suppressed, ultimately, if strong enough, it will find its way. Nikola Tesla's triumph. Tesla's triumph was not just achieved through his battle with Edison. Tesla's true triumph lay in a series of continuous inventions and experiments that continually pushed the boundaries of scientific and technological possibilities. In his laboratory, Tesla invented the AC generator, AC electric motor, and AC electric distribution system, all major foundations of the modern electrical system we enjoy today. Tesla's spectacular demonstration at the 1893 World's Columbian Exposition in Chicago, where he illuminated the exhibition with thousands of AC-based light bulbs, was the apogee moment that solidified the superiority of AC technology over DC. However, Tesla's story is also fraught with irony. Amidst his triumph, Tesla often struggled with financial difficulties, partly due to his altruistic nature and lack of business acumen. Tesla believed that energy should be accessible to everyone, a noble vision, but one that made it difficult for him in a world driven by material profit. His Wardenclyffe Tower, for example, was an ambitious project aimed at wireless transmission of electrical energy worldwide. However, due to funding limitations and skepticism from investors, the project ultimately failed and became one of Tesla's greatest disappointments in life. Nikola Tesla's triumph reflects the bittersweet contrast between extraordinary scientific progress and personal and professional challenges. His life teaches us that the courage to dream and realize the unimaginable is the essence of innovation. Tesla not only laid the groundwork for the modern electrified world, but also inspired generations about the importance of courage, imagination, and perseverance in facing skepticism and challenges. Nikola Tesla's story, from his triumphs to his struggles, is a testimony to the power of the human spirit in pursuit of truth and light amidst the darkness of uncertainty. Marconi and radio. In a universe full of boundless innovation, the story of Nikola Tesla and Guglielmo Marconi in creating the radio is one of the most dramatic episodes in technological history. This story is not just about invention but also about patent battles, recognition, and how ideas can change hands. Tesla, a visionary with ideas ahead of his time, first conceptualized wireless transmission at the end of the 19th century. With adept imagination and deep technical knowledge, Tesla developed a system that could not only transmit wireless signals, but also had the potential to revolutionize global communication. It was a step forward that humanity dreamed of in bridging distance and time. However, like a tree growing in the forest without witnesses, Tesla's invention did not immediately receive the recognition it deserved. This is where Guglielmo Marconi enters, a young Italian scientist who, with his own brilliance, was also experimenting with radio waves. By leveraging much of Tesla's inventions and adding his own original ideas, Marconi successfully sent wireless signals across the Atlantic in 1901, an achievement that astonished the world and earned him the title of the father of radio. However, as Marconi was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1909, many began to wonder, where did all these ideas come from? This question became more complicated when it was revealed that many of Marconi's patents were based on Tesla's earlier works. This sparked a heated debate about intellectual property ownership, an age-old story of how ideas can fly and land in the hands ready to market them. Tesla himself, though disappointed, remained steadfast in his vision. He cared little about wealth or recognition for his ideas. For him, what mattered most was that his inventions could be used for the good of humanity. However, it cannot be denied that recognition and financial support are important factors that can support further research. After years of patent debates and radio invention priority, the US Supreme Court ultimately ruled in favor of Tesla in 1943, months after his death. Although this decision came too late for Tesla, it at least restored some of his rights as the original owner of several key ideas behind the radio. The The stories of Tesla and Marconi are lessons in how difficult it is to protect and appreciate innovation in a highly competitive era. It is a reminder that in the pursuit of progress, we must not only celebrate inventions, but also respect the geniuses behind world-changing ideas. Tesla, with all his genius, resilience, and willingness to see beyond personal interests, will always be a symbol of the true inventor spirit. Wardenclyffe Tower. The story of the Wardenclyffe Tower is one of the prominent episodes in Tesla's journey of achievements and downfall. This project was a realization of Tesla's dream of wireless energy transmission and free global communication. In Shoreham, New York, Tesla built this monumental structure with financial support from J.P. Morgan, an industrial magnate who wielded significant influence in that era. Tesla's initial goal was to create a transatlantic communication system that would surpass the expensive and limited submarine cable systems. However, Tesla's dream ran deeper. He envisioned illuminating the entire world without cables, providing energy to the most remote locations without requiring extensive infrastructure. The structure, with its iconic dome and a tower standing 187 feet tall, became a symbol of technological progress and boundless ambition. However, behind the facade of these achievements, the Wardenclyffe Tower is a story of struggle against limitations and skepticism. Tesla, with his unique blend of scientist and artist personality, often struggled to explain his concepts and vision to investors accustomed to quick and tangible financial returns. Conflict arose when Tesla began to shift the project's focus from transatlantic communication to wireless transmission of electrical energy. J.P. Morgan, who initially supported Tesla, withdrew his funding after realizing that there would be no direct way to meter and charge for wirelessly distributed energy. This decision had a devastating impact on the project and ultimately on Tesla's career. As funding dried up, construction of Wardenclyffe came to a halt, and Tesla's dream slowly turned into a nightmare. In 1917, the tower was demolished, leaving Tesla with significant debts and a tarnished reputation. However, the story of Wardenclyffe Tower transcends physical and financial failures. It's a story of courage to dream big and inherent challenges in confronting the fundamental restructuring of society and its economy. Today, Wardenclyffe Tower inspires us not only as a reminder of limitless scientific ambition, but also as a lesson in the importance of communication, cooperation, and adaptation in pursuing innovation. Tesla may not have fully realized his vision in his lifetime, but his dreams and spirit live on, teaching us that every great endeavor begins with bold dreams and the courage to pursue them, even when the world may not be ready to accept them. End of life. In the twilight of his life, Nikola Tesla, the visionary who once shook the world with his innovations, found himself crushed by the wheels of time. Tesla's final years were a narrative of bitterness, loneliness, and the irony of a pioneer whose work dominated his time but was ultimately forgotten. Tesla's last years were filled with solitude and poverty, contrasting with the glory days filled with bold experiments and brilliant discoveries. The New Yorker Hotel in Manhattan bore witness to Tesla's aging and alienation. Room number 33D27, where he spent the last decade of his life far from grandeur and spotlight. Tesla's finances were drained by his countless ambitious projects, such as the Wardenclyffe Tower, which failed to garner financial support. His boundless ambition, coupled with his indifference to commercial aspects, often left him abandoned by investors such as J.P. Morgan, who were initially enthralled by the grandeur of his ideas. Tesla departed from this world on January 7, 1943, at the age of 86, with his presence unknown to many. In his final days, the man who once electrified the world with his alternating current, AC distribution system, and radio communications, spent more time conversing with birds he considered friends than socializing with humans. It's saddening that a genius like Tesla, whose influence on modern technology cannot be overlooked, had to face his last days in loneliness and obscurity. However, ironically, his work continues to live on, flowing in every lightning bolt that illuminates the night and in every radio wave that connects the world. Tesla's death was not the end of his story. In the years following his death, recognition of his brilliance and scientific value increased. Tesla was finally honored with the naming of the unit of magnetic induction in the International System of Units, SI, as the Tesla. Tesla planted the seeds of technology that we enjoy today without much thought. From the electrical distribution system that ensures our homes and industries operate to the wireless communication that connects us with the world, Tesla's shadow looms over modern technology. His story teaches us about the importance of innovation and vision, as well as how the world sometimes lags in acknowledging true genius. In Tesla's loneliness and poverty lies critical lessons about innovation and neglect, about how someone who has given so much to the world can be abandoned by it. But more than that, Tesla's end of life reminds us that true appreciation for great works often comes too late, but the legacy left behind will endure through time, inspiring generations to come. The story of Nikola Tesla, the forgotten pioneer, is an eternal tale of intelligence, perseverance, and sacrifice for the progress of humanity. Hope this helps. Goodbye. Thank you.